We've been telling you about the Jersey Shore Wave. That's the newest franchise in the Women's National Football Conference. They are preparing for their inaugural season in Paterson, kicking off this weekend. Joining us to discuss this exciting new chapter are Mayor Sayegh and Don Sherman, team owner and WNFC board member. Welcome to you both. Good to see you.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
you
Good
as
morning.
well.
Yeah, so Mayor, let's start with you. Hinchcliffe Stadium, he's got a rich history. Can you tell us a little bit about hosting the Jersey Shore Wave, how it fits into that legacy?
I can't contain my elation. I actually just left the field. I wanted to make sure that it was in playing condition. Took some pictures. There's the Jersey Shore Wave logo at the 50-yard line. So if that doesn't motivate anybody to come to the game tomorrow, I don't know what will. And Hinchcliffe Stadium has a history of breaking down barriers. So the Jersey Shore Wave will only add to the legacy of Hinchcliffe leveling the playing field, literally leveling the playing field.
Yeah, I love it. Can you tell us just a little bit before we go to Don what it means to the community of Paterson as far as sports culture and also local development?
I was thinking about, I have two daughters, and they're coming to the game tomorrow. As a matter of fact, they're going to be selling Girl Scout cookies at the game tomorrow. But I'm thinking, okay, so they're going to see the action on the field, and do they want to put the pads on and get the helmet and strap it on? And I feel like anyone who's going to be in attendance, and there's going to be a lot of Pattersonians there tomorrow, are they going to aspire to want to play tackle football? Because when I was first told that there was a team coming, all women, I thought it was a flag football team, and obviously, much to my pleasure, they're going to be tackling each other. It's terrific.
Yeah, Don, I love what the mayor's just touched on here. I have a son and he boxes. And at some of the tournaments, there are women who box. There are so few. So when you talk about women playing tackle football, can you just tell us a little bit about the vision and then also bringing it to Paterson and the stadium there?
Yeah, absolutely. Women have been playing tackle football for many, many years, and it just has not gotten the same recognition and awareness that men playing tackle football has. In fact, the WNFC is now in its sixth season, and although it's the inaugural season for the Jersey Shore Wave, the league's been around for a number of years, and there are well over 1,000 women playing across the teams in our league around the country. And we have a full roster of over 60 women ourselves playing tackle football on the Jersey Shore Wave. So we're very excited, and Hinchcliffe is the perfect place for us to be playing. As the mayor already stated, it's a stadium with a huge history, and breaking barriers is what it's known for. And we're here to break down some other barriers for women in tackle football. So we're super excited. It's a beautiful stadium, and we're glad to call Hinchcliffe and Paterson our home for the Jersey Shore Wave.
Well, can you talk just a little bit about, I mean, you could have taken this anywhere in the state, but can you talk about, about the relationship that you have with the city, how they've been supporting the initiative, and, what kind of ongoing support you are expecting?
Sure, absolutely. So, the mayor himself has jumped right in and been a huge fan and supporter for us, but so have the developers of the stadium. We've just gotten tremendous support from the community and those that manage the stadium directly. And as you may have seen, and everybody who comes to our game will see, it's a really spectacular and beautiful stadium right next to the falls in Paterson. So beautiful setting for the stadium as well. And we're going to have a lot of fun there tomorrow. We're going to have a great game. We're also having a tailgate before the game, a lot of different activities during the game. And we even have some members of the local community coming out. So we'll be hosting a girls flag exposition during our halftime show. We have a drum line from one of the schools. So there will be a lot of fun drawing the community in as well, in addition to the fun that will happen during the game, or the magic, maybe I should say, when the women take the field.
Mayor, let me go back over to you. There's a lot of things as mayor you have to do that aren't so fun. So when this was proposed, when this first came across your desk, can you take me back to, what you were thinking? Again, there are so many things that a mayor has to deal with, and women's tackle football isn't something that comes across everybody's desk every day.
I'm glad that you posed that question, because probably the best part of being the mayor is whenever I can rally our residents together for a noble cause or something as significant as welcoming a women's tackle football team to our city. when we opened up Hinchliffe 2 years ago, we brought in the New Jersey Jackals, a minor league baseball team. We lured them from Little Falls, and now they're here at Hinchliffe Stadium calling it home. And they've hired a lot of Patersonians, so that provided opportunities. I think one of the best parts of the Jersey Shore is that one of their players, the running back, Monet Clancy, is from Paterson, and I swore her in as a police officer in 2021.
Yeah. Well, can you just talk a little bit about, a lot of the urban areas, have difficulty getting people to come into the city, getting people. Sometimes you are only dealing with some of the negative stuff. So can you talk about some of the economic benefits and the unintended consequences that hopefully might be able to come from this?
I'm going to dovetail on something Dawn alluded to earlier relative to the Great Falls, because Hinchliffe Stadium is strategically located within the Great Falls National Park. So it's the only ballpark within a park in the country. So that certainly is a point of difference for Paterson. And we really would like to see the number of tourists that come to Paterson increase. The National Park Service estimated that over 300,000 people visited the Great Falls last year. And now with Hinchliffe Stadium back, the Jackals, the Jersey Shore Wave, we're hoping that we can get to 1 million sooner rather than later. 1 million people coming to visit the city of Paterson.
Yeah, that's incredible. 1 million people. Wow. But Don, can you talk just a little bit about some of the challenges that you might have faced just in establishing this team and how you overcame them? I mean, there's a game that's played before the game, so to speak.
There absolutely is. So, there's been a tremendous amount that's gone into standing up the team. We announced that the team would be coming to the WNFC at the end of August of last year, so just over 7 months ago. And in that time, we have found our coach, our head coach, and the full coaching staff, recruited the whole team of players, the women who are playing for us, a lot of volunteers who go into helping us, but everything also from finding the right stadium for us, and that's Hinchliffe, as we know, but planning for travel. Last week, we were on the road for our first ever game in Chicago. And so getting the team there, logistics. And I'd say a big part of this also for us is finding sponsors. Our women are volunteering their time to play. They are not paid as athletes. And so each of them looks for a corporate sponsor to sponsor them, and we look for others to sponsor our team. And so we are fortunate to have a good number of sponsors coming out this year. And hopefully it's something that as people see us playing and see these women on the field, we'll have more people coming forward and wanting to get involved with us and the team.
Are you able to tell us anything about the coaches, some of the players, anything that stands out that you'd like to share about some of the people? You say a lot of they're volunteers. Obviously, they're athletes. They're people who are disciplined, dedicated, are passionate. Anything that you can tell us about any of the individuals that we'll be seeing on the field or on the sidelines?
Yeah, without going into the names of individual people, I think one of the really important things to recognize, and this is true from our coaching staff through the players and everybody else who's involved really with the organization, is that these people are members of the community, right? They could be your neighbors. It could be your mother on the field. It could be your best friend. They are, as we heard from the mayor, police officers, teachers. They work for the transit authority. Some of them are medical doctors. So just a really broad array of women, the types of roles that they have, and the way that they engage in their community. And pretty much every single one of them volunteers in some way, trying to give back to their communities as well. So it's a great group of women. I hope people come out and have the chance to watch them play. I think you'll really enjoy the game, but I think through watching them play and getting engaged with our team, you'll learn who they are as individuals and hopefully develop relationships with them over time as well.
Mayor, as we close this segment off, final thoughts on if this might be, do you see this as a catalyst for more sports initiatives or sports teams coming to Paterson?
I definitely do. And I'm glad that you posed that final question, because the other football, and they're probably going to be upset by me referring to it as soccer, is all the rage, the most popular sport in the world. Not so much Paterson, but we're getting there. So our goal, pun intended, is to bring a professional soccer team to play in Paterson, especially since the World Cup is returning next year to the United States.
Awesome. Actually,
so right now we're riding the wave.
What's that? Right in the wave. Right, I love it. The shore wave.
You saw
Right
what
in
I
the
did
wave.
right there.
Yeah, I did. And I actually wasn't honest about that last question. Either one of you can take this. If people want to get tickets, find out more information, where can they go?
So for our game, they can go to Jersey Shore FB, like football.com. Tickets are available on our website. We hope to see everybody at the game tomorrow. It's going to be a great night. And our other games are April 12th and May 3rd. So more times for people to get involved with us, come meet the team and watch us play.
Okay.
You also
Mayor,
want to
Don,
tailgate?
yeah, go ahead.
What time's the tailgate?
The
And just
tailgate will start at 3:30 tomorrow. It's going to be a great event. We have a professional tailgating company coming out to host the tailgate for us, and it will be in the parking garage on the upper deck. So nice and secure, a lot of fun, and it actually overlooks the field as well.
sounds like a great weekend ahead. Thank you both for taking the time to talk to us. Thank you. We appreciate it, Don. We appreciate it, Mayor.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Appreciate the opportunity and the experience.